Guys, today is Friday. I hope everyone's day, I'm trying to find the sun, is off to an amazing start. Thanks so much for stopping in today. So I am outside. I am so elegantly dressed as I am we are getting ready to have like a family day, yard day on this Friday. Typically we are heading out, going out to do something, you know, amazing here in these Atlanta streets, but it is not the case today. That's not the case today. So we are out here getting ready to take care of some projects that would typically have already been taken care of by the individual that takes care of our yard, but we are left to do it, and I think we're gonna have fun. Guys, Chase is going to be out here, so it'll be a brief appearance. So stick around, but I'm gonna let Eric do my outfit of the day, so hold the line, please. First off is my Disney Epcot hat. I think that's what it says. Is that what it says, babe?
It just has a D on it.
Okay.
There's no Epcot.
Disney. But you know what? We
but that's the
purchased
Epcot.
This. We actually purchased this.
Well, and that's the Epcot. What do you call that? What's that ride? See, I haven't been to Disney in so long.
That's the Planet Earth. Spaceship Earth.
Spaceship Earth.
Oh
shame on me.
Shame.
I am not a good Disney person.
The shame of it all. The shame of it all. All right. You guys know we're Disney vets, but
we're on hiatus.
We're on hiatus.
Forced hiatus.
We'll just leave it there. All right, so this is the hat that I purchased from Epcot like many moons ago. I have it on with this Target sweatshirt. So we are out here in the backyard because, like I said, this would have typically been already done, but yeah, due to some unforeseen circumstances, we are taking care of it today. Well, this is actually going to be a two-part video. So we're going to start off here. Eric has the pressure washer, and he's going to show me how to use the pressure washer, and I'm going to do this bottom area and also the top deck.
Have you ever pressure washed before?
No, this is my first time.
All right, this should be interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to use the RYOBI pressure washer. So my entire tool set is now RYOBI. You guys probably have seen, or if you haven't seen, I've got like a RYOBI lawnmower video that I did when I bought an electronic RYOBI lawnmower that's battery powered. I've got a RYOBI blower and an edger and multiple RYOBI saws. So this is an electric pressure washer. I know a lot of people like gas, and gas pressure washers do tend to be more powerful, but again, I got tired of gas equipment and having gas in my house, so I went all electric, all battery. So far, this is not new obviously, but I've only used it a few times, but I've had great luck with it. It's 2,000 PSI, which is respectable, right? It's not commercial grade, but it's respectable. And yeah, you should be able to handle it. I'm going to show you how to use it. Also with the outfit of the day, you like how the gloves match.
Oh my gosh, this dude.
You see the swag, the gloves matching. You like my two-striped ADIDAS pants?
Eric, don't start with those pants. Please don't start with those pants. We're not going to go there. I'll leave the link for the video below where you know what, I'm not gonna, you know what, I'll leave the link, but you guys, if you know what I'm talking about Eric and these faux ADIDAS jogging suits, please leave a comment below.
That you bought.
Yeah. So we are upstairs now. Listen, yeah, ordinarily the top of the deck would not look like this. There's Eric surveying the land, pollen everywhere. Guys, leave a comment. Do you have any tips for making these tarps last? Look at this right here, just paper thin. Eric purchases these, how often, babe? Every year, every season we have to replace these. We are trying to come up with a way to make these last a little bit longer. Here in Georgia, you buy them, and then the next season they are absolute trash. So I'm just wanting to give you guys an overview of the before, and I'm going to give you, like I said, this is going to be like a two-part video. I'm going to include some inspiration pictures. I want to share with you some pictures for how I envision the upper and both lower part of the deck doing, or looking, I should say. So I'll go ahead and insert my inspiration photos or footage here, and we'll go ahead and set up the pressure washer, because as you can see, the pollen has just ravaged this upper level of the deck. We were also scheduled to have the deck restained this spring, but that's going to have to wait a little while also. But you know, during this time we really want to get out here and kind of enjoy this space. It's a really large, just really shaded, really beautiful space, and so we need to get it cleaned up so that we can really get out here and take advantage of this area. So yeah, like I said, I'll go ahead and include the inspiration pics here for both the upper and lower part of the deck, and I'll come back once we're ready to start pressure washing. Eric wants to show you guys just how well this RYOBI, is it RYOBI or RYOBI?
RYOBI.
RYOBI pressure washer
this
is
Gucci, you know the name.
Exactly. Now look, this is not a sponsored video. Eric is just very partial to this brand, and you see these little crusted on pollen stains. All right, so here we go. Get right here so I can get right here. All right. So as you guys can see, it works really good. Works really, really good. All right, so I'm gonna put the camera on the tripod so that I don't get it all wet up. And yeah, we're just gonna bring you guys along. Eric, I think you're gonna cut the front yard.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna start in the front.
Yeah, and you have, we'll show you guys Eric's lawnmower. I think his lawnmower is RYOBI too. All right, so Eric has so graciously brought out all of his tools. Well, these aren't all of his tools, but I think these are all of his RYOBI tools, I believe. Is that correct, babe? Yeah. Are these all of your RYOBI tools? Now, his prized possession, guys, is actually this. Eric, I was about to say his vacuum cleaner, but
yeah. So these are some of my other RYOBI tools. I've talked about this lawnmower, so let me give you guys a 4-year update. It's 3 or 4 years. So I've had this RYOBI electric mower or battery powered mower for about 4 years now. Still going strong, no complaints. I've got, of course, the 40-volt batteries. A lot of times when you buy these tools, you worry about the battery life. The batteries are still going strong, and I bought a compatible edger and blower that all use the same 40-volt battery. So now I have 2 batteries because I believe the blower came with a battery. So I've got 2 of these. And between the 2 batteries and these 3 tools, that's all I really need to cut and edge and blow the trimmings away. That's all I really use.
How much was the battery? Was that extra?
No, the battery came with either the blower or the edger. If you buy them just by themselves, they're like $100.
Okay.
So that's my RYOBI stuff. What I'll do too is I'll show you guys the RYOBI saws that I have in the basement to kind of.
Nobody wants to see that, but
you get to do your. Didn't you just do like a, what was it, a Louis Vuitton collection?
I don't know. Nobody
so
wants to see that.
This is now a RYOBI collection video.
All right, go on and string up this. How do you do this?
String
up this lawnmower? Whatever you do.
You just put the battery in.
Oh, you don't have to pull it?
Oh, no.
You know that string thing?
This is high tech, y'all. Come on.
So there's no string.
No, you just hold this button down for like 5 seconds and then push this down.
All right. Oh.
And by lawnmower standards, that's very quiet.
Yeah, that is very quiet. I am coming in to give a quick update as to how things are going. You guys will have to remember that this is going to be an ongoing project of roughly about 2-3 days. Just a little bit of information. We had both the top level and the bottom level extended out. So the top level, it's quite large, and it is roughly between 800 and 1,000 square feet. So it is pretty huge. So it has taken me quite a while to get everything up here pressure washed. So I have done roughly half of this upper deck, and I want to show you guys a little bit of the progress. This is the half that is already finished. I think I will go back over it once I have the entire deck pressure washed and cleaned to my liking. We had one little flower here fell off. I'll have to get Eric to put it back on, or I don't know, it may come down. They may all come down, you know, once I decide what the final design is going to be. But just to give you guys a little bit of a reference, I did like a line of demarcation. So this is the clean side here, and then this is the dirty side. So babe, look here. So you can see just how well this pressure washer pressure washes. So this is, yeah, that's a big difference. Yeah, so I still have all of this over here to go. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is take everything over here on this side and then move it over here to this side once I, you know, am finished over here. But the difference is just amazing. All right, this over here is filled with pollen and little bitty, I think this is a beech nut tree that we have right here. And so even though I'm out here trying to clean, it is still dropping leaves. So yeah, it's a bit of a job. That is going to do it for today. I love how the deck is looking now, nice and shiny and clean. There are some areas that need to be touched up with paint, but we're just gonna have to wait and hire some professionals to do that. But other than that, I think I did a really good job. I did this entire area by myself. Like I said, our deck is about 800 to 1,000 feet, so it's a lot. So I pressure washed the stairs also. So that's how those are looking. I also pressure washed all of the seating over here, and I'm not quite sure if I'm going to keep this seating. Thinking I want something a little bit different. You guys saw in the inspiration photos that I want more of a bench, more conversation type seating arrangement. So we'll see how that goes. If I don't keep these, I'll donate these, of course. And I also cleaned off these little storage bins. We have, let's see if this one's facing the right way. This one's backwards, but in here we store, you know, cleaning supplies and things like that. In this one right here, we have the pillows for these chairs in there. So yep, I'm really thrilled with how this turned out. So this is the area that I'll be doing tomorrow. It is a mess down here. So if I didn't do it already, I'll include the inspiration pictures that I have for this area. You guys will recall that Eric and I kind of DIY'd these benches here. This one here and this one right here. They're so disgusting right now, but I'm gonna clean them up. There's a fire pit. We've never even actually used that fire pit, but we have some rocking chairs down here. These chair covers actually survived the winter, so we'll just clean these up and keep these. And yeah, that's just a look at everything. Over here, I made the mistake of planting this mint, and it is growing out of control over here. So I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do, whether I'm gonna salvage it or just cut it all down. Over here are some lights that I actually ordered from Amazon, and I'll leave the link for these below, but you guys probably want to, you know, wait until you can get a better sense of how it's going to look. I'm going to place these underneath the deck on the patio, and this table I actually ordered from Amazon as well. Really well made, and I think it was like 40 bucks. So yep, that is going to do it for today. Thanks so much for stopping in for this really messy, really grimy video, but you know, what else is there to do these days, guys? So really hope you guys have a great weekend. Thanks so much for stopping in today, guys, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.